Today is the third day of the 90 days motivational video challenge, and today's message is watch your thoughts. In other words, introspect. I believe we all can agree that our thoughts are the most important things and are the most influential things in our life, because our thoughts influence our decisions, they influence our state of being, they influence our actions, and they influence our worldview, how we see the world and how we interact with the world. And most of us do not realize that most of our actions, most of our decisions are unconscious. We do not really know why we do certain things. And getting to watch your thoughts, getting to understand and introspect the kind of thoughts that are dominant in your mindset will be able to help you make proper changes to move you in the direction that you want to go. You cannot make changes in your life if you do not understand where your attention is already being engaged in. So understanding and introspecting every single day will help you see what sort of things that are already occupying your mind. Those things that are already occupying your mind are responsible for the kind of decisions that you are making right now. And if you're not happy with those decisions, then you have to start introspecting. You have to start watching your thoughts. You have to start making those changes. I must be honest with you that ever since I started this challenge, like 3 days ago, for the past 2 days, I've been seeing myself actually finding out excuses to quit. I've been seeing myself, finding out reasons that, okay, in case this challenge does not work out as I had initially planned, what will be the reason? What are people going to say? And to be honest, I sat down and I was wondering, like, how many of the things that I set out to achieve, how many of the goals that I set out to achieve have been, abandoned because of self-suggestions. Most of us never get to achieve our goals, not because we are not capable of, not because we are not competent enough. It's because we talk ourselves out of it. We literally find out excuses as to quit. We find out ways to quit more than ways to do it. I just want you to know that I'm not going to quit this challenge. Never. I must see this through. That is going to be something very, very important for me to do, and I will see this through. But I want you to reflect on all the goals that you've made, all the things that you feel that you have not accomplished. Did you not accomplish them because you actually did everything that you needed to do to get that goal? Or it so happened that along the way you just decided that you were not going to pursue that goal? Maybe because you met with a roadblock and you did not know how to overcome them. But what exactly? Did you talk yourself out of it? Because most of the times we do talk ourselves out of pursuing our goals and our dreams. And we do not achieve those things, and then we feel like everything is against us. So you have to understand that your thoughts are very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. I think you may have heard it before, but if you haven't, your thoughts really, you are your thoughts. You are your thoughts. Your thoughts are your life. And so you need to make sure that your thoughts, the thoughts that are dominant in your mindset, the thoughts that are dominant in your mind rather, are thoughts that actually align with where you want to go in life. They align with your personality. They align with your worldview, how you want to see the world. Because there are a lot of things that are going on in the world that sort of, influence us. Those impressions that come on from other people, that come on from other things, maybe the things that we watch, the things that we eat, the people that we interact with. And we inherit these impressions and they become our own. So now we are living in other people's state, whereas that is not in our nature. So I want you to start watching your mind today. I want you to start introspecting, watch your thoughts, make sure that everything that is going on in there is something that is gearing you towards the person you want to become, gearing you towards achieving the goals that you want to achieve. Because if you let yourself get influenced unconsciously, you're going to make a lot of wrong decisions and you feel bad about it, and you feel like someone else is responsible for that failure. Someone else is responsible for that mental state. But it's up to you. And if you want to start making changes today, then start with introspection. Watch out your daily activities, the things that you got involved in. Are they things that you actually wanted to do, or were they just some suggestions? Make sure you always introspect. It is really, really going to help you. Take out 30 minutes, 15 minutes of the day. Just sit down by yourself. Just let your mind run. Where is your mind going? What are you thinking about? What is occupying your mind? When you start seeing what is occupying your mind, then you can actually start making proper changes to live the life that you actually want to live, to live a fulfilling life, to live a joyous life, to live a peaceful life. You need to control your mind. I read a book called the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. And Patanjali defines in the second sutra that yoga is the cessation of the fluctuating states of the mind. You need to calm down your mind. Then you will get the pure reflection of who you are. You start seeing that real self, that essence of your being. You are going to see it manifest. So make sure you take control of your thoughts today, and all that starts with introspection. I wish you all the very best. I hope that this message helps you to make a difference in your life, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.